Hey everybody, what's going on? I know it's been a minute since we've uploaded a Summoner's War video. We've been working on some other things, and as I've said, I think I've mentioned before that sometimes this channel might fall back a little bit in the priorities. We're working on some other stuff, and we'll talk about it a little bit in this video. But we hit a pretty cool milestone today. I got my first Transcendence scroll from my dailies, so that means that my account should be about 6 months old, right? Doesn't that roughly take 6 months to do? We're at 160 days played, so yeah. Not quite. I mean, roughly. Anyway, not important. We've been hanging on to our scrolls pretty good, so we've got our Transcendence scroll. We've got a few 9-year scrolls that we snagged from a couple places, and just other stuff that we've been picking up from events here and there. So we've got a decent little summon session today, and we're gonna jump into it. If I'm not mistaken, we did get a blessing as well, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. And I think we're just going to start at the bottom and do what we always do. You know what I mean? I think that's probably going to be the plan. So let's jump on in and figure out. I have still been playing, to be clear. I haven't been making as much content the last week and a half or so, but I've still been playing. So it's not like the account's getting abandoned or that we're falling too far behind or anything. I just have, like I said, been working on some other projects on some other channels. So let's get started and talk about it. One of the things that I worked on, if you want to go check it out, is my buddy and I, Darth. If you're a raid player or you've known who I am for a while, you might have seen me do a collab with Darth, but he's a really good friend of mine. We did a Hot Ones, kind of like a Hot Ones podcast. So we just chatted for about an hour and went through the hot sauce lineup. I've actually still got them sitting over here on my shelf. I actually had some today with my lunch. I heated up some chicken and had some because they're really good sauces. But that was a really good time. It was a really fun video. It was a fun video to edit, and by all accounts, it seems to be a really fun video to watch. So if you want to check that out, it's a little bit of a longer. Ooh, interesting. Also confusing. Come back and buy that in a second. What is this then? Blessing? When you summon a default 4-star. Oh, it's a 4-star blessing. I thought it looked different, but my brain didn't fully do the work. So we pulled a Nat 5 before we pulled a Nat 4 today. Okay, so it's a Nat 4 blessing. Interesting. All right, anyway. That video, I will put links to all of these videos down below in the description if you want to check it out. I say all these videos because I'm going to talk about other stuff, but like the links will be below, and I might card to them if I remember. But Water Slayer we have to go take a look at, by the way, because the Slayers seem interesting, but I'm not super familiar with the water one, so we'll have to go take a look at him. And then I've just been working on some other big projects on that channel. If you don't know, I've got what I just kind of refer to as my comedy channel, where I upload funny movie reviews, skits, just kind of whatever. I might start doing some vlog style stuff on there. It's just kind of a channel where I can do whatever I want and not feel limited to a particular game or genre or anything like that. And we're working really hard to kind of make that our main gig if we're going to be honest about it. So that doesn't mean Summoner's War is going anywhere right now. Again, I'm still having a really good time playing it. I do enjoy making content for it. I don't know. I guess you. So it's not like Summoner's War is going anywhere, but again, occasionally I'm going to get a little busy, and it might be a few days between videos, because I do put a lot of time into the content on that channel. So, and I've also been doing a lot of streaming over on Twitch. If you don't know, I stream on Twitch. I don't stream a lot of Summoner's War, but I'm streaming just kind of whatever. You know what I mean? We played some Raft this morning. That was a pretty good time. Might do Raft again tomorrow, and then I talked about this on my raid channel, but if you don't follow over there, and it might even be worth just switching to this for a second so I can show you. So I recently, story time for a minute, my lady got me this little, you may have seen it in the background. It's just a little Lego Charmander, right? It's a little mini build. It took me about 30 minutes to do. And I had not really ever done a Lego build beyond playing with Legos when I was a kid, but I do like doing stuff like that. I like projects like that. So she brought this home one day because it was Charmander, and I did it and had a really good time doing it. And I was like, I think I might want to, like, I know that some people are really into Lego, and there's these really big, expensive Lego builds that take a really long time to do. I was like, I might want to give one of those a shot someday just to see. And it just kind of, I said it in conversation, just like passing conversation. So our 2-year anniversary is coming up, and we went ahead and swapped the presents a few days early. And she got me this. Hope you can see that without the glare of the light. But it's a life-size NES. Everything here is Lego, and with a little TV and everything. And then I think the TV even has a crank on it you can turn, and Mario like jumps and moves and stuff. It's really cool. It's 2,646 pieces, so I think it's a pretty big one for my first one. I don't know how big they get. I don't know how many pieces they get up to, but I'm pretty excited to do it, and I'm gonna start it on stream. I'm probably gonna start it on stream Friday. My Friday, which would be a lot of y'all's Thursday evening if you're in the States, because I'm in Australia. So I've got a couple cameras. We're gonna set it up. So if that interests you at all, you want to come hang out for that, then again, my Twitch will be linked below as well. You can come hang out, and we're just gonna hang out and then we'll build this Lego, start building this Lego thing anyway, and see how it goes. I'm pretty excited to do it. So that's kind of it. We've been. I don't know if you can tell. I hope you can tell. I have a new camera, so I've been setting that up. I've been doing a lot of work in my studio, trying to get everything in better positions, and we got new rugs and new furniture. So I've just been busy. So I know I've been asked a few times when the next Summoners War video is coming, and here it is. All right, I'm gonna try not to let such big gaps go between videos in the future, but we'll do what we can, right? Do what we can. We are still going pretty hard. I'm not doing as much RTA as I initially planned. I thought I initially planned to do quite a bit more RTA this season, but I just haven't really had the time. That's a very time-consuming thing. I have to get into my monster box and like re-gear and figure out who I want to use, and then actually spend the time doing it. So hasn't happened the way I thought it would, but maybe before the end of the season we'll jump in and get some time into RTA. All right, so we're about done with the quote-unquote boring scrolls. So let's see. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, good. We've got a few light dark scrolls. We might pop these legendary. Let's do these 9-year scrolls first. Can we get a little lightning? I feel like it's been a minute. This has happened to us a few times where we get our hands on a few 9-year scrolls and then we don't get any lightning on them. The 9-year scrolls were real hot for us early in the 9-year anniversary event. I feel like they were real good to me, and they've been real bad to me lately as they've trickled in. All right, so we've got 7 light dark scrolls, 2 legendary scrolls, an all attribute, and a transcendence. So let's do the legendary scrolls first. See if we get anything interesting here. Is that one of the new dudes? No, that's one of the Assassin's Creed guys. Okay. I believe I pulled him last time I did summons. So that's cool. That's a skill up if nothing else, or another Skogul. I mean, maybe there's a market. Maybe we want more Skoguls. All right, now we've got an all attribute, transcendence, and light dark. I reckon let's do the light dark. Probably just work our way up to the top. Cap it off with the transcendent scroll since we know it's going to be a nat 5. You know what I mean? All right, so we've got 7 here. Can we get a little lightning? I think I got lightning last time I did summons on LD, so we're probably not due. We're probably not due any LD lightning. But stranger things have happened, you know? Stranger things. Come on, give me some lightning. We're greedy, dude. We want it all. We want all the lightning. Come on. Jamie. Warbear. No LD lightning. You're breaking my heart. You're breaking my balls, man. All right, let's knock out this all the tribute scroll. Is that wind? Kyle. Which I don't know which one's which. All right, and our transcendent scroll. I mean, there's a handful of stuff. There's a lot of stuff we'd be stoked to get. Let's see. Ooh, I think aside from the Water Slayer, the Nat 5 we pulled before the Water Slayer was Miles, if I'm not mistaken. And I haven't even built him yet, and we've already got a dupe. We've already got a dupe, and I haven't even done anything with him yet. Oof. Oof. We've been pretty water heavy lately with our Nat 5 pulls. All right, let me make a little bit of room here. I think I want to get you out and you out because I want to take a look at you. And then I am also going to cop this. Because obviously I'm going to cop that. You know what I mean? Okay, let me take a look at this dude. I got him out like I'm not going to come in here and look at the awakened version, you know? Water Slayer. Now the Slayers are... Were the Slayers one of the Street Fighter units? Are they the M Bisons from the Street Fighter collab? For some reason in my head they're the M Bisons. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Accuracy in arena by 55%. Attacks the enemy and provokes him for 1 turn with a 50% chance. And you can get that up to a 65, 75, 80% chance. So I provoke with an 80% chance on the A1. Attacks the enemy to provoke and to decrease the defense for 1 turn. This attack will deal more damage according to your max HP. A 1-turn defense down on a Nat 5? Passive. It destroys the enemy's max HP by 50% of the enemy's current lost HP after attacking the enemy. Also, if all allies are attacked by the target with destroyed HP, the incoming damage will be decreased in proportion to the destroyed HP. Destroys the enemy's max HP by 50% of the enemy's current lost HP. Okay. And then it's decreased in proportion to the amount of destroyed HP. I don't know what I think about that, actually. I don't know. I was thinking Revenge seems like a pretty solid way to go. Interesting. Borg9. Borg9. It's your boy Borg9. And then I also wanted to look at her. I don't remember what she does. Where you at? Where you at? Oh my god. What is happening here? Oh, okay. There. Amber. A slow. Oh, right. AoE dots. All right. Yeah, maybe there's something interesting here. I don't know. We've got some units to play around with. I've been just banking food. I've got a lot of food sitting. So it might be time to just like spam a few 6 stars, get some units built up, and start playing around with them. And then maybe I'll do an update video and talk about just kind of what kind of stuff I've been running. I've been playing around in regular arena a little bit, and I've been doing some stuff. I can't remember if I've talked about it in a video, but I've been running this team a lot, and this team rarely loses. This team has been a lot of fun. I feel a lot of pain with him sometimes, and I'll talk about that, I guess, when we do a video on it. But this is a team I've been trying out, and it's been going pretty well. So maybe we'll do a video talking about that soon. But I guess that's it. I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm not quitting Summoners 4 or anything like that. It just was a few days between uploads. So we're gonna get back to, I'm gonna try to get back to fairly regular uploads for Summoners War. And yeah, I reckon that's it. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you later.